Yo guys, welcome to the PTCGO Rebel Clash video. Today guys, we're taking a look at a Whiscash Spiritomb deck. Pretty cool archetype here. Obviously, I think one of the main appeals of playing like a deck like this is that it can counter both Dragapult and Pika simultaneously. So what Whiscash does, it does have the attack Earthquake, which does 140 for 2 energy, which is actually a great amount of damage. 140 is enough to one-shot Raichu, and also takes out a Pika with a Big Charm on it. And you do 20 damage to each of your bench Pokemon. Now, for 2 energy, that's not bad. Of course, we do have Karate Belts to try to make this attack for single energy, but the nice part about Earthquake is we can also set up Spiritombs to be KO'd, and I've looked at a similar deck using the old Palpitoad from Cosmic Eclipse with Spiritomb before, but now we have Whiskash, which does more damage and also can one-shot Pika's end. Also does 20 damage instead of 10, and of course we put damage on Spiritomb with Earthquake, and then we use stuff like Big Charm and Hustle Belt for Spiritomb to just knock stuff out. So it's a pretty straightforward deck here. So for the video, guys, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Karate Belt TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO pack codes, guys, head over to Karate Belt TCG. You can pick your PTCGO codes there. Of course, guys, if you have any codes and cards laying around you don't want to use, you can also trade in your unused codes and just bulk cards to Card Cavern. They will give you some cash / in-store credit for your stuff that you trade in. Of course, if you're still looking for PCO codes in general, get them over at Karate Belt TCG if you're looking to maybe pick yourself up Rebel Clash codes still. Maybe you're looking up for Team Map codes or Unbroken Bonds codes or Unified Minds codes. You can get those pack codes at Karate Belt TCG. They have all other codes for other stuff like Evolution kits, pre-release kits, whatever you want to call them. And of course, other specific GX and V codes like Zacian V codes and PikaRom Battle Arena codes if you can find them in stock still at Karate Belt. If you get anything from Karate Belt, guys, use code LDF for the checkout for a 5% discount on your order. It supports the channel, supports yourself, and helps out Karate Belt TCG too. So shout out to Karate Belt TCG. Check them out and use code LDF. So let's take a look at the list here. So this is what I've come up with for my Whiscash Spiritomb deck. It's a pretty straightforward archetype. We use Whishcash early on, do Earthquake like maybe once or twice, and then we set up Spiritombs with like 50 damage on them, and then building Spite and Anguish Cry, sorry, is going to be doing a lot of damage. Of course, we have stuff like Big Charm and Hustle Belt to give our Tombs a little bit more HP to help us against Dragapult and do more damage. I got some Jynxes in here to move damage around too. Sometimes Jynx can take extra damage off Spiritomb. Sometimes you don't want that much damage on Spiritomb in case of stuff like Mew, and you're trying to be very smart around Dragapult. So the Jynxes are very, very good. Smart stuff in the deck. We are playing Unit Energy, so I've actually included some extra fightings. I am still sticking with my Buzzwole guns with Sledgehammer here. It's still a great attacker in this deck. And also Aerodactyl with Ditto. Just out of nowhere, no one will expect the Aerodactyl, and then we can just drop an Aerodactyl on them and then Wild Dive for a KO, or we can use Primal Winds to win a game because your opponent can't do anything about it. So that's why the Aerodactyl is good in here. I am playing Eldegoss and Dedenne too. The Eldegoss is like not as good as Dedenne, but I do have the Eldegoss for the option to get like Boss Water back. And then I got the Ditto. Some other stuff that obviously go in this deck. You can also play extra Ultra Beast. You can definitely put Nihilego in here because we have the rainbows, but we only have 4 rainbows, so it's not like great odds. You could put Buzzmosa in here, I guess, but again, only the 4 rainbows. I think Tapu Fini maybe would be the only other card I would consider putting in here. It's just like 1 Tapu Fini. This deck could also technically play Ordinary Rod too to get back your Tombs if you want. Going to the items now, we do play a lot of tools. Now, I've opted not to put Jirachi in this deck. I feel like it's just not needed. So, no Jirachi. Plus, if we play Jirachi, we'd have to play Karate Belt, Hustle Belt, Big Charm, and a Skateboard. That's just too many tools. So, I'm not playing the Jirachi engine in here. I got the Adventure Bag, though, because we do play a lot of tools. We got 3 Great Balls and a Common, 4 Quick Balls for our Pokemon search engine, 2 Scoop Up Nets. Now, there's actually a very important reason why we do play Scoop Up Net. It's actually for the damage manipulation we can do with Whiscash. It lets us do multiple Jynx Omnis Postures in 1 turn. It can also be a heal mechanism. Sometimes when we do Earthquake, we don't want something to get knocked out because we just keep putting damage on it over and over again. So we can keep moving the damage off with Jynx, and we can put on something like a Buzzwole, which has 130 HP, and then we just Scoop Up Net and heal it. So that's kind of why the Scoop Up Nets are in the deck. It's to kind of heal and move stuff. I got 2 Switch in the deck, 2 Shrine of Punishment. It's, you know, you don't really need the Shrine. It's an optional stadium. It's just extra damage. I got 2 Boss, 4 Cynthia, 1 Marnie, 4 Research. I'm playing a good amount of draw supporters because when I was testing this deck earlier, I only played the 4 Cynthia and the 4 Research. And I still had the Dedenne and the Eldegoss, but I was bricking supporters a lot, so I just threw in as an extra supporter, and all of a sudden, I was consistently finding supporters. Look at that, it's just magic. Now again, we have a lot of tools. I got 2 Karate Belts. Attacking for 1 energy with Whishcash is really good. It conserves us energy, and it also just lets us, you know, conserve energy, so that's why we've got the 2 belts. 2 Hustle Belt for Spiritomb. We got double belts, and then we got the 2 Big Charms for our Tomb too. A 3rd Big Charm might actually be better than 2. You can actually get Whiscash 170 HP, which puts out of range of like a full Blitz knockout. You can also use with Aerodactyl. So the Big Charm's really good in here. I would maybe try to play even more. You can honestly cut out the Hustle Belt and play 4 Big Charms if you want. that's also an option. Even like putting Big Charm on Dedenne is not a terrible thing. I got 4 rainbows, 4 units, and 2 fight energy in the deck, and that is it for my Whiscash Spiritomb list here. Really cool deck. You beat Spiritomb, you can also, or beat Spiritomb, you can beat Pika with this deck, obviously, because you're playing a fine deck. There's a lot of fine decks that I built, and then of course you can also try to take out Dragapult. So let's go show off the deck and see in action. Alright guys, getting into our first game here. Looks like we might have hit a game against a Pika deck here, which is really good, because that's obviously one of the things about playing this Whiscash Spiritomb deck. It's one of the many fighting decks you can play against Pika. So at least we might have found a Pika game here, which is good. We do start with a lone Jynx though. We do have a switch in our hand, we have a Great Ball, we have some good stuff going on here. We can even play the adventure bag maybe and get some tools on our boys. We'll see what they're playing. It's most likely Pika though, right? Yeah, they start with a Boltund, so it's probably Pika. At least I don't know what I'm playing. I mean, well, they probably expect me to just be playing Spiritomb Beasts, but I'm not. I'm playing my boy Whishcash. I do want to try to get a double Barboach in play, maybe, because if one gets knocked out, we can Karate Belt single energy. It's a Great Ball here. I mean, we'll take the Buzzwole. We can still bench that. We have a lot of fighting Pokemon, so like, it's not really a big deal if they knock out Buzzwole. Alright, well, Cynthia here. Wish we had a Marnie, but whatever. And alright, we have a Ditto. We have a Quick Ball too. Okay, let's go. How much HP do we have? I mean, they'll knock me out no matter what, so I think what we'll do is we'll Rainbow Energy the Ditto. I mean, we should probably just Quick Ball here. I don't want to lose. I don't really want to lose anything though. I want to keep the Whiskash. I also want to keep the Rainbow. I think we'll just get rid of the Rainbow though. We'll get ourselves a Spiritomb, just try to build it up. I think we just take full advantage of this. I just built up a Spiritomb. I didn't really want to do that, but we gotta get rid of an energy. We gotta get rid of an energy. It is what it is. Still 4 units. We're chilling. We're chilling. And if we could take full advantage of Karate Belt, I think that will be really good for us. Alright, there's a Quick Ball for my opponent. Gonna get a Pika here. We'll see if they have an energy in a boss's order. Their hand is huge, so there's actually a good chance they knock out my Ditto here. But they don't know I'm playing Whiskash. Okay, they're actually gonna Marnie me, which sucks because we get rid of our Whiskash and our research. Ooh, we got a boss. We actually have a knockout on this Pika if they knock out my Jynx this turn, which they do because they have the Thunderbound. Okay, this is actually really good. So we have the guaranteed Whiskash knockout here. We could also, best case scenario, we draw a Pokemon and then we can try to Great Ball into like Dedenne or something. If we can knock out this Pika here, that's really good. Okay, they're gonna Dedenne away their own boss order. I don't have to worry about that. The only problem with this deck is we don't play Mew, so we don't have a way to protect ourselves from Tag Bolt. That's the only issue we have right now. But I'm gonna make sure they don't ever get a Tag Bolt off. There's a Tag Call. We'll see what that finds them. Get some Guzma Hall and a Pika. So yeah, if we can draw a Pokemon here, we can get the Whiskash, or maybe we can get Dedenne. We'll see what Great Ball gives us before we do that, if we can draw a Pokemon up. Getting a Pokemon here is best case scenario. But there's a chance they don't knock out my Jynx. There's a good chance they just go for a Bolt Stoke. Okay, never mind. I thought they were gonna do. I honestly thought they were gonna go for Electrify there. So we'll bring in this. All right, come on. Oh, we drew a switch. That's not what I'm looking for. All right, we're just gonna have the Great Ball. Okay, we got the Whiskash. So we can just knock out the Pika here. Take 3 prizes. Seems good to me. We also then keep the Pokecom in our hands. Plus we have our Buzzwole turn coming up. This is a knockout, yeah. Just making sure. We're gonna have to hit our Spiritomb for 20. We actually can't put a Rainbow Energy on it at the moment because of its 50 HP left. But we are gonna take 3 prizes. We get energy for Buzzwole. We got it. There's Dedenne. Alright. Another Pokemon? Hey, let's go. Alright. And that's what Whiscash is all about, guys. Just knock out the Pikas, take them down in one hit. We did have to overcommit the energy, but that's fine. We're still chilling here. And I think at this point, our win condition's pretty easy. I mean, they have to make a decision. They can knock out the Buzzwole if they have another boss order, so they prevent my Thorn, or they can deal with this Whiscash. No matter what, we're taking a knockout on their attacker. Actually, if they just get a... if they just get another Pika or Raichu here, we just flat out can win the game if we can get the second, no, yeah, we just flat out win with Eldegoss here, unless they reset or Marnie us. That's the only way they can prevent me from winning if they actually get a Pika. But it looks like they've gotten rid of their Pikas. They're like, nope, can't use the Pika, which is obviously fair. But they can get Raichu, that's gonna also get knocked out by Whiskash. Not by Buzzwole, but by Whiskash. No, yeah, they're just gonna dump their hand. They know they can't bench another tag team. Fair play. But I mean, our win condition's so simple. We just take 2 prizes, take 2 knockouts. That's really easy. We've also nullified them from being able to really bench a tag team Pokemon because they know if they do, they just lose it. There's a quick ball. There's an Eldegoss. Ooh, looks like they might be going for a boss here. I mean, bossing the Buzzwole's fine. They actually don't even knock out the Buzzwole right now anyways. They don't have enough energy in play. And I don't think they've played an Electro Power yet. Yeah, they're not going to go for it. They're just going to research. That actually means there's one less Eldegoss we have to deal with, which actually hurts our chances of getting the boss's order back, which could be good for us. So we're in a good spot right now. We are in a good spot. Okay, 1 Electro Power. That might let them knock out the Whiscash here. Oof. And they did have the reset stamp. Rip. But we got a research. We're chilling. Yeah, they don't even knock me out. That's pretty much that. We need to get a Big Charm on our Spiritomb. Never mind, they just concede. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what we're trying to do with this deck is we're just trying to hit... We're just trying to find Pika decks. Like, that's the thing when you're playing a fighting deck. There are so many different fighting types and so many different fighting decks I have ready to make videos on. And all of them pretty much just, against Pika, are just like, yo, you're playing Pika. Thank you, because you're giving me a free win. That's just, like, how the story goes. And believe me, I have a lot more fighting decks I have built. Because Pika is so popular right now, it's actually really good to play fighting, which is always a good thing. Alright guys, let's get into a second match with Spiritomb here. We're up against Marcos with what looks to be possibly another Pika deck. Didn't expect to run to a Pika deck so quickly, but we'll take it. Hey man, if we can run down them with Pika, that'd be good. And who knows, maybe we can't beat Pika. You never know. This deck might lose to Pika at some point. Who knows? It depends. Who knows? We do see if my opponent's gonna go first. They do go first, which is fine. It's actually a good hand. We might Spiritomb donk them. We can also quick ball into Barboach and then Scoop Up Net the Tomb. We'll see what happens. Ooh, they're playing a metal deck. That's actually a little complicated. I don't think this is Combozation, though. I don't think we have to worry about that, because Combozation would never play Berserker, and they don't even have room. So this is probably not going to be the Combozation deck, which is good for us. It's probably going to be something else. It's probably going to be... yeah, I don't know. It's probably going to be Purization. Could be Copperajah. Hey, look at that. Top deck Barboach. Yeah, it is a Copperajah deck. That's kind of complicated. That thing's very bulky and hard to KO. Okay, they do unfortunately get a frying pan on and they just pass. Okay, well. Let's unit this. We'll play the Great Ball. Another Spiritomb's good. We'll definitely take that. I mean, we're not going to get knocked out here, I don't think, so we can just net into the Barboach. Get that set up. Go quick ball here for Ditto. We can evolve an Aerodactyl, but we're gonna go Whiscash in a couple turns, so probably not. We can save the Aerodactyl play. I think we just get another Spiritomb. Seems good to me. Alright, we got a Big Charm. And we're gonna Building Spite all of our tombs. I mean, we're going to try to two-shot the Copperajah VMAX. That's going to be our game plan, hopefully. We'll see if it pays off. I don't know. We're just going to pass. We'll hold the hand. They might Marnie me, so maybe I should have played the Big Charm, but I don't want to risk a Tool Scrapper. I'm just going to pass. Our hand's not that great. We don't have the Whiskash, but we can definitely get it. And then we can hit the Copperajah for, well, not that much damage because of the Frying Pan, but that's fine. There's the Copperajah VMAX. There shouldn't be any weird shenanigans here unless they go like Metal Sauce or Energy Switch. So we should be surviving here. My opponent does play a Quick Ball. That can get them a Zacian, which is probably what they're going to get. They're probably just going to go Zacian here and just do Intrepid Sword, I'm guessing. They could also get like Dedenne if they play it, which I think they do. I'm pretty sure I saw Lightning. Ooh, they actually get the Meow. So that means they probably have a Research in their hand, because I feel like they would have gotten like a Zacian or something there. Yeah, they have a Cynthia. We'll see if they do find what they're looking for. Actually, the cool thing about Whiscash, they don't knock me out with Dangerous Nose. It only works on basics. So that's just kind of neat. That's pretty neat. Not even the Berserker will let them... Unless they get another... Well, if they get another Meowth down, they could just double Berserker next turn and knock me out with Dangerous Nose. But yeah, Whiscash actually doesn't get knocked out by Dangerous Nose, which is pretty cool. Let's just go Big Charm. Play the Fighting... I want to play the quick ball. I don't know what to get rid of. I guess we'll just dump the switch. Probably gonna get me a Jynx here. Alright, Cynthia. Hopefully we don't whiff the Whishcash. That would really suck. There we go. We got it. Nice. And we're building Spite. I don't want to do too much. We don't need to do that much building Spite. We can just go for the Earthquake here for not a lot. I only think it's 110. But yeah, we're not going to bother with too much building Spite because we're going to get our whole board knocked out here if we're not careful. But we're chilling. 230 HP. Not too hard to knock out. We just got to go for another Earthquake here. And then we can set a BK out. Now, they could Malilana, which is a problem, but they can't one-shot me this turn unless they pull off a Metal Saucer combo or something. So Whiscash is most likely living the turn. Then we can yonk this Copperage of Emax with Spiritomb. But we're gonna have to Jynx move the damage off this tomb because this will get knocked out. This is close to getting knocked out. They could play Mew. Mew would be really bad for us too. There's a Zen getting discarded. They do have a Marnie. We could have gotten Marnied here, which I wouldn't really care about because his hand's not that great. There's a Berserker. They could put that in play. It's not really going to make a difference. Again, they can't one-shot me with Dangerous Nose thanks to our 140 HP. My man Whiskash. Actually, this thing had a 4 Tree Cost. Could have used Buff Padding with it and give it 190 HP, which would have been pretty nuts. Alright. Will they get another Copperage down? They do. Do they have any energy in the discard? They do. So they probably have a Saucer. They do. Okay. I mean, going through 2 Copperages shouldn't be too hard. Once we use our Whiskash, we do have all of our tombs ready to go. So it shouldn't be too hard. I'm a little scared of like a boss's order though, potentially being an issue. Malilana's kind of scary also. Malilana's a big threat. I mean, they have a 2-card hand. Malilana's probably not a case unless they have a Dedenne or something, because they don't have that big of a hand. All right, Dangerous Nose for the not a knockout. Okay, let's see. We draw here. The Dactyl. All right, let's go Great Ball. Another Barboach. I don't think we need another Whiscash, so we're gonna have the Ominous Posture, do the Jynx. We try to net it, try to heal it. We're gonna go Cynthia. Probably should have attached energy actually, but we'll be fine. Alright, there's a quick ball. We'll get rid of the Barboach here. Either I get a second Jynx or I go Buzzwole. I think I actually kind of want to get the Buzzwole. I actually don't mind getting the Ditto either to Aerodactyl Wild Dive them, because they have 4 energy on them. That's 200 damage we can do out of nowhere. That could be huge for us. Make it play the 5 energies too. I don't really know if we really need our Buzzwole turn either. So yeah, I'm gonna get Ditto here. We'll see how much this pays off. I don't think I want to do anything else. I guess we can play the Shrine. We're just gonna go for the Earthquake here. And just hope they don't Malilana. I mean, they have a 3-card hand. If they have a Malilana, they get rid of their entire hand, which is fine in my opinion, but hopefully they don't have one. They have a 3-card hand. Please don't have a Malilana. That would really sting. I should have attached this 5 energy. Maybe we should have gotten Buzzwole to attach. Okay, Caitlyn Cynthia is not a Malilana. That lets me sleep at night. Maybe there's something else we could do. We have Boss Order in the discard. We can maybe Boss's Order, knock this out, then knock this out, and maybe knock out another basic, if that's possible. That'd be cool. But, I mean, going through 2 Copperages is not the hardest thing ever when Spiritomb's doing a ton of damage. Maybe we shouldn't have gone Ditto. Buzzwole actually wouldn't be bad for just like a damage sponge thing. We do have our Scoop Up Net, though. We can always use Jynx for Scoop Up Net and then use Ominous Posture twice. Okay. So they have 120 HP. So we don't actually have to use the Big Charm Tomb just yet. We can actually save that, which is pretty good. We're just going to hope to draw an energy. We should have attached. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, there's the energy. We got the Adventure Bag here. Okay, let's go Cynthia. Alright, second Jynx, that's good. We can take the damage here. We'll get this guy ready to go. So we're doing 160, so like just making sure I'm not short on the knockout. 40, 70, 100, 130. Yeah, we're doing enough to knock him out. Just making sure. Do I want to play the Great Ball? Not really. We've actually burned a few supporters. Kind of want to keep that. Let's just go for the knockout. Just barely got there. We have the Hustle Belt though, so we're chilling. I don't want to play the tool just yet, of course, in case of a tool scrap. Actually, you know what? We should have put 60 damage on this. Because he might tool scrap me. That was definitely a misplay. I should not have put that on, because he can take 2 prizes this turn. That was a bad idea. And that might come back to bite me. Yeah, we should... Oh, if he has a tool scrap, I'm going to cry. I'm going to move the damage off next turn if he doesn't tool scrap me. I was just trying to get ready. Okay, he doesn't have it. Never mind. Do we actually have a knockout on this thing? It does have 250 HP. No, I don't think we... Not with this guy, right? I mean, I think we'll go for it, obviously. Try to get as much damage on as we can. We can also Sledgehammer here for like 90 damage. I don't think it's worth it. They just Malilana heal all that damage. That was for nothing. We can max out our damage, which I think we will do. Put the unit energy on, max out the damage here. I don't think we have another Spiritomb in the deck, yeah. I don't think it's there. Do we want to drop another Barboach? Don't think we need another Whishcash. Just gonna Anguish Cry. I think this might be a knockout. If not, we're still hitting them very hard, which is still really good for us. Yeah, it's not knockout. But we still hit them. Oh yeah, they used... Oh, I forgot their first attack. That's literally why. We would have knocked them out if they didn't have their first attack. I completely forgot. Whatever. We still got a buttload of damage on them, which is still... There's the Malilana. There is the Mallow and Lana. Making things hard on us. That's fine. We have Hustle Belt. We can still whack them here. They're putting extra energy on, which is good too, because that Aerodactyl play is looking even more juicier. We're not going to win the game, though, if we knock this out. You know, maybe we should just build up a Barboach, because we don't win the game if we knock this out. We still need to take another prize. If they put a Copper VMAX in play, I'm chilling, though. No, please don't get another Malilana. Oh, please don't be playing 2. No, they have 2 that... Oh my gosh, Malilana. Why do you exist? We need to get a Marnie, maybe. Try to get rid of that pesky Malilana. I think we'd actually knock this thing out, though, with the Hustle Belt. I think we're fine. Bro, they're so tanky. They're too tanky. We need to get another Spiritomb in play very soon. Or very soon. We need to get in play now. Okay. Marnie top deck to get rid of that Malilana? Nope. Okay. This is not good. Alright, we're gonna have to drop Eldegoss here for Cynthia, I think. We'll Big Charm the Ditto. That gives Aerodactyl 240 HP, which is good. Oh, we did have another Spiritomb. Okay, nice. Take that Barboach. I'd rather use Hustle Belt with Tomb over Big Charm anyway, so I think we just swap that out. And we... Quick Ball here. Then out the deck. And swing with Anguish Cry. Which is knocking them out. Okay, so I was right. We were KOing them. Just on the dot, too. And yeah, this should be about game. There's boss, so we win next turn pretty much. And Dedenne, so... If they somehow knock me out, which is possible, they could build up this or something. Or they could even poke me. What is this? What does a Meowth do? Oh, not even Meowth can knock me out if they don't get double saucer play. So yeah, if Spiritomb doesn't live, whatever, we can still bring in this guy, do its thing, boss's order, and Dedenne in the same turn, and dig for the energy, and that should be game. So I think we pretty much won this game, guys. I don't see how my opponent's going to win this. Whiscash Spiritomb doing its thing. Which my opponent's Quick Ball. There's that Malilana, a gun, and a gun with. They're down 7 energy, and how many saucers again? 1? No, I'm pretty sure 2. Yeah, 2. So they're down 9 energy outs here. Let's see if they can get a knockout here. I mean, they could play a Mew. No, they don't. Okay, let's get a Cup Roger. I mean, Luke Metal would get the job done too, because that would also be tanky, and they also can just double energy, but it looks like they don't have it. They gotta have a research in that hand, right? Yeah, okay, they have a Cynthia. They could stamp me to 1. That could be a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't play Stamp. A Stamp to 1 would be very awkward here too, because that would prevent us from winning. If they knock me out Stamp me to 1, we actually could lose because Eldegoss is in play. So that could be close. But there's a Primate Wisdom. We'll see if they can attack me with Dammit Press, whatever it's called. Tag Call again. We don't have to worry about that Maulana though, because I think it's in the discard. Yeah, that's gone. And they don't have Caitlyn Cynthia, so we don't ever have to worry about Maulana again, which makes me feel a little safe. Let's see what they got here. Do they have a KO? If not, we're just gonna win. Is that it? Oh, they had the dirt. Why did they not go into Durlodon, bro? What are they doing? Why did they just go into the Durlodon? Whatever, we're just gonna take him out with Anguish Cry. I think we had the knockout on this guy too, right? No, we didn't. So yeah, we had knockout this. Right, so yeah, that'll wrap up today's PC video, guys, on the Spiritomb Whiskash deck. I think we did a pretty good job showcasing the deck. We beat a pretty tanky metal deck, and we also beat my from the deck. We got 201 coins here. We can buy it back from the shop. I don't want to because I won't be able to put up any trades after this, but I'm going to buy it anyways because I'm greedy. And I'll just play some versus ladder games. It's all good. Might even enter a tourney, try to get that tourney wrap up. But yeah, Whiscash Spiritomb, pretty cool archetype. Obviously, there's also a Terrakion Spiritomb, which I could definitely make a video on down the road. If you guys want to see Terrakion Spiritomb at some point, let me know, dude. It literally has the word Cavern in its name for Card Cavern. Ooh, Reverse Hall. I was hoping for Reverse Hall Dual Ball, and we got a Float Soul. It's actually not a bad card. Not the worst pack ever. I'm pretty much trying to pull Reverse Hall Dual Balls and Scoop Ups and stuff. But anyways, yep, that'll wrap up the video, guys, on the Whiscash Spiritomb deck. Played pretty well, and again, it's not a terrible deck. It can beat Pika. It stands its own possibly against Dragapult VMAX too. Though I didn't play against it, but it could. But yeah, that's gonna wrap the video, guys, on the deck. If you enjoyed, drop a like on the video, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. Help me on the road to reaching 9,000 subscribers, guys. The growth in the channel has been amazing. And of course, guys, check out our sponsor, Karate TCG. If you're looking for PTCGO codes, get them over there and use code LDF if you pick up any codes. Yeah, follow me on Twitter down below too if you guys want to stay up to my tweets. I do tend to tweet out deck lists early, so follow me on Twitter down below and have a good day.